Yo, what's up? DJ Frostbite, Nintendo Direct within minutes, live. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Here we go. Approximately 48 minutes tonight. Sweet. That's alright with me. You might be getting some YouTube. YouTube, and I'm sorry about the background noise. Blah 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 blah. I don't care about your stupid. I don't care. Not like that. I think it's starting. It's starting. It started. Make sure I can hear it. Sorry. I honestly looked at the PT time. I thought it was 3 o'clock, so I was ready. But now I know for good this time, Eastern time, 6 p.m. Alright, baby. Okie dokie. Getting ready now. Yeah, they're getting ready. This is big. But, wow. Who's watching? Pretty intense. Oh, yes, here it is. Nintendo, you have outdone yourself. What a beauty. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Satoru Ibaka from Nintendo.
My gosh.
What you just saw is a new challenger video for Super Smash Bros. It took some time to develop this character after the game was completed.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm sorry I skipped a little bit of this. My mom's talking
and the rest of the staff will take each request.
And I'm sorry that I missed this out. Lucas. They announced Lucas. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm turning this up.
This microsite will also provide details on upcoming downloadable content and how to purchase. Speaking of Super Smash Brothers, we are ready to announce
I missed it. I mean, I skipped it for you guys. I'm not sorry.
In this series. In the coming months, the following characters will join the 30 plus Super Smash Brothers amiibo that are already available.
We're gonna make a video about this, guys. Don't worry.
Of these amiibo figures, remember that Lucina and Robin can be used with codename Steam, and that Wario is compatible with Mario Party 10. We'll be releasing a number of amiibo exclusively through retail partners. Keep an eye out for announcements from these retailers to out.
No retail. No retail.
I hope you are looking forward to training up the amiibo in Super Smash Bros. Rest assured, we'll also be releasing amiibo of Mewtwo and Lucas sometime in the future.
It wasn't just going to be Mewtwo.
Next up is something called Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Bits.
Ooh.
This downloadable title for Wii U lets you touch Amiibo on the Wii U gamepad to unlock gameplay highlights from select NES and Super NES titles.
Sweet.
Each demo is limited to 3 minutes, so you can't experience the entire game. But you can tap an amiibo to the gamepad multiple times to switch out which scene is highlighted. That way, you can sample a variety of scenes.
Not bad.
The games assigned to the
To
amiibo
Reggie's
you
amiibo.
use are not predetermined. Instead, titles are randomly assigned when you scan the amiibo of choice for the first time. So in that way, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are going to get.
Box of chocolates.
As you can
Iwan
see,
is awesome.
there will be many classics to sample. So try scanning different amiibo. It's sort of like
Kind of like his accent too.
cartridges
Makes him
on an old NES
pretty awesome.
or Super NES. Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Hits
Alright, trying something new out.
on
Cool.
the Nintendo eShop this spring as a free download.
Free.
Next, please take a look at this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet. I like it. Special move. Let's say. Move. I can't even see. Anniversary. Anniversary. Let's see if I'm correct. Bingo. Oh, 30th anniversary. Sweet. Of course they're gonna do something.
What you just saw was the 30th anniversary commemoration video created with the Wii U game Mario Maker. That's right, it's been for. There's no better way than an anniversary celebration
Oh,
to gear
shoot.
up for what will be
I hope
a definitive Mario
did they announce the
experience.
Mewtwo deal? Oh, crap.
Mario Maker.
I have to go back and
Mario Maker is a game that lets you use the Wii U gamepad to create and play Mario levels. All you have
Sorry for
to
the background
do
noise.
is place characters or
Oh yeah,
other
they talked
pieces
about this. I
from
remember. Mario Maker.
onto the level.
Cool.
That way, anyone can create unique levels.
It'd be cool if your amiibo could be in this game.
You'll be able to switch between 4 different Super Mario Bros. Game themes,
Sweet.
from the 8-bit
Oh, cool.
pixel art of the original
That's
to
awesome.
the world of New
Oh,
Super Mario
sweet.
Bros. U, and enjoy the action
That's
that
amazing.
it provides.
So they're actually giving us a chance to create.
Creations for people all over the world.
I love imagination-based games. They're awesome. I might be. Oh, sweet. I might be buying this.
Toward becoming the world-famous level designer.
Whoa.
Mario Maker will launch this September.
Oh, September. That's
As
a
we
while away.
approach its release, we'll be exploring fun ways to celebrate
Sorry, I might skip
the
some parts because,
30th
you know,
anniversary
my
of
parents.
Super Mario Brothers.
So yeah, sorry.
Please stay tuned for more information. Now, let me pass it over to Bill Trinan at Nintendo of America for more
Bill
updates
Trinan!
and announcements. Bill?
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. Bill Trinan here with some news on upcoming Wii U games.
Okay.
First is Yoshi.
Okay.
Yoshi's Woolly World is a creative and lovingly crafted new entry in the Yoshi series. It reimagines fan-favorite gameplay elements and makes them feel brand new. As you can see, Yoshi's latest adventure is an
Yoshi's
action
awesome.
game that takes place in a woolly world spread across
I think he's
varied
one of
stages,
those worlds. I
featuring
think,
fun yarn
besides Mario, he's one of the
You'll
most
create
iconic
platforms
Nintendo characters.
and even unravel
Awesome.
yarn walls to discover hidden paths. To aid in these tasks, Yoshi must use his signature moves, like gobbling up enemies or flutter jumping. Meanwhile, he'll explore every nook and cranny of every stage as he collects items and heads to the goal. The game offers two modes, Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode has a similar feel to traditional Yoshi series games, and despite the game's cute visuals, it will prove quite challenging even for veteran players.
I love little mini boss battles.
Mellow Mode, on the other hand, allows players of all skill levels to enjoy the game as named Yoshi, who happens to have
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me as
imagine.
well, but whatever.
You can switch between the two modes at any time during play, so if you get stuck in regular mode, you can switch over and continue enjoying yourself in Mellow Mode. Oh, I should mention, there are also special Yoshi amiibo. While the current lineup of amiibo figures are all made of hard materials, this amiibo series is created from yarn, just like the heroes of Yoshi's Woolly World.
It's pretty cool.
When you tap the Yoshi amiibo on the Wii U gamepad, another Yoshi will appear in the game,
Oh, that's
allowing
so
you
smart.
to play with double Yoshi. That way,
so cool.
even when you're playing single player, you won't feel like you're playing alone. As in the multiplayer mode, playing with double Yoshi lets you turn your ally into a yarn ball to throw at enemies or to cross chasms.
That's pretty snazzy of Nintendo to do that.
Yoshi's Woolly World will launch
So
later this
different, so
year.
unique.
The Yarn Yoshi amiibo will be available in three different colors:
So
green,
cute.
pink, and light blue.
I might get
Next
one.
up is Splatoon.
Ooh, good
In
news
this
about
action
this game.
shooter, you control squid-like inklings who can transform into humanoids. So far, we've introduced a 4-on-4 online ink battle mode called
Paintball
Turf Wars,
Black Ops.
and a single-player campaign called Octobattle, where you set off on your own to take down the inklings' natural-born enemies, the Octopus Army. But today, we'll show you two more modes. The first is an online mode called Ranked Battle. Just like in Turf Wars, you'll team up with 3 other players to battle it out in 4-on-4 matches. However, this mode includes a ranking system. Ranked Battle has several rules that differ from Turf Wars. In one mode, called Splat Zones, players battle over a specific area within a given stage, so you can expect some fierce battles between 2 teams to go down here. Polish your skills against the Octarian Menace in single player, hit up Turf Wars for a casual multiplayer matchup, and then up the intensity in Ranked Battle, where you'll find the most serious competition. Another mode included in the game is called the Battle Dojo. Here you can enjoy local one-on-one battles with friends. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad as a screen while the other plays on the TV screen. Each one competing to see who can pop the highest number of balloons in a given stage. You can play this mode on the same stages as in Turf Wars, so just like in a real dojo, you can practice your moves and learn the layout and locations of obstacles to up your game.
Okay, you can shoot people.
We have one more Splatoon announcement today. We've decided to release Inkling Amiibo right alongside the game's launch.
Not bad.
When you touch an Inkling Amiibo to the gamepad, you'll receive missions based on the Amiibo you tap in.
They're really doing this amiibo thing pretty well.
By completing these missions, you can acquire special weapons and gear that you can only get from these compatible Amiibo.
Ooh. Sweet.
The Splatoon series of Amiibo will be available in a single
I want
pack
the blue and the
with an
green.
Inkling Girl, an
And they
Inkling
better not
Boy,
sell out
and
either.
an Inkling Squid
I swear.
on May 29th.
I go in one of my
Splatoon
GameStop stores and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we sold out
Or
of
you can buy the
Splatoon."
Inkling Girl or the Inkling Boy
I will hunt you
individually
down.
the same day.
Ooh, Flapper Treehouse. Alright
Moving
guys,
along,
I
I'm
will find
happy
out
to
when that
announce we'll be
YouTube
adding
comes out. I'm
Nintendo
sorry.
64
I missed that.
and Nintendo DS games to our Wii U Virtual Console service.
Oh wow.
When playing Nintendo DS Virtual Console games, your TV monitor and Wii U gamepad will provide multiple dual-screen layout options to maximize your enjoyment.
That's weird.
Some games will use your TV monitor as the main screen, while others will use both screens as one connected screen. No matter what type of Nintendo DS game you're playing, you can select a layout that best suits that title.
Not bad.
For Nintendo 64 Virtual Console titles, you can select from one of 3 different control schemes and then configure specific buttons to your liking, or to better match the layout
Super
of the
Smash
Nintendo
Bros.
64
64.
controller. And yes, if a particular game supported the Rumble
That voice
pack on
crack.
Nintendo 64, the Wii U gamepad will be ready to rumble accordingly. And of course, both Nintendo DS and Nintendo 64 games can be played on the Wii U gamepad screen as well.
course.
Keep in mind that the Wii U Virtual Console versions of Nintendo 64 games you've already purchased on Wii and transferred to Wii U will be available at the special discounted price of $2 each. Yoshi's Island DS will be released immediately after this announcement, as will the Nintendo 64 game, Super Mario 64.
That's very good.
The following titles will also be available soon.
Ooh.
Next, let's hear from Damon Baker, who's got some updates on upcoming indie titles.
What if you could? Can you play multiplayer?
Thanks, Bill. There's a lot of great stuff headed to the Nintendo eShop, so let's get right into it. Coming to Wii U this May, Adventures of Pip is a puzzle platformer set in a retro-inspired 32-bit world. Pip is the unlikeliest digital underdog, a single pixel able to absorb the pixels of his defeated enemies to evolve into 3 different forms. Skillfully switch between each form while exploring 5 dangerous worlds to overthrow the evil skeleton queen. Rescue trapped villagers to unlock new shops, and don't forget to use your gamepad to quickly access your inventory or quick travel throughout the land. Octodad Dadliest Catch is a game all about deception, not to mention destruction, and of course, dadliness, also known as fatherhood. In this one, you play as a dapper octopus masquerading as a human, and as such, you'll have to master simple everyday tasks made difficult by your unwieldy tentacles, all while keeping your cephalopodan nature a secret from your unsuspecting human family.
Can we get ice cream?
There's even a ridiculously silly co-op mode where up to 4 players each control a different tentacle. Collect neckties and learn about Octodad's secret life when Octodad, Dadliest Catch, flops his way onto Wii U this summer. The Mutant Muds are back on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, ready to soil the land in the sequel to the acclaimed original. Mutant Muds Super Challenge contains 40 brand new levels filled with dimension-bending and platforming fun that will have you hopping in and out of the background to discover secret pathways and collect gems.
Since I'm a little bit bored right now, I'm going to talk.
Skills because the challenge has been
Speaking of-
cranked up a notch.
Yeah, Nintendo just
If you buy
put
the
it out
game on
there,
Nintendo
bam.
3DS,
First thing you saw
can
was
download it on
Wii
Wii
2.
U
Awesome.
for free and vice versa. And if you own the original, a loyalty discount will also be offered. In Don't Starve Giant Edition, you'll fight, farm, craft, scavenge, and do whatever it takes to survive in a wilderness filled with science, magic,
Come
and
on
things that
now.
go bump in the night.
We all know who to
Randomly
expect
generated
from-
worlds and the constant threat of permadeath will keep you on your toes. But luckily, your trusty gamepad will be with you to display your inventory and map, or to play the game in off-TV mode. Don't Starve
Okay.
Giant Edition will also launch
I
with
guess
a
it's
special
different
promotion.
somehow.
Every purchase gets you 2 copies of the game on Wii U. Send your second copy to a friend and they'll be able to embark on their own bizarre adventures. Before I pass it back to Bill, take a look at a number of other titles coming soon to the Nintendo eShop. Thanks, everyone.
Catchy song. Ninja Pizza. Oh, Badland. Game of the Year, did you see? See, they're getting a little bit better and different. Ooh, wow, okay. A little bit better and different with their, eShop variety. Oh my gosh. Variety. Literally variety. It's just, 3DS. New 3DS.
For this next bit, let's start with the trailer.
Okey-dokey. Just Bayonetta or Shulk or whatever. I'm not too into these. I'm sorry, I'm not too into these games. I do know manga, One Piece and all that. I'm crayfish crazy, knows a lot about this. But I do. And Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's not on the top of my buy list, but I'm sure it will be a bestseller for manga fans, I have some, inspiring art from manga. My friend Chris Fire Album and Pokemon and One Piece, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Bayonetta. Oh my. Atlas, it's called.
First off, thank you for waiting, everyone. It's been a long time since we announced this project, but the game you just saw is indeed the crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem that we announced back in January of 2013 in a Nintendo Direct.
So I thought so.
The role-playing masters at Atlas are developing a truly modern RPG, where everyday life exists alongside a secret world of fantasy, including characters from the Fire Emblem series. I hope you're looking forward to it.
We'll see now.
Stay tuned for more information on this title in the future.
Wow.
Now it's time for... as I was saying, now it's time for a new Wii U title that fans have been clamoring for. In this new entry of the Fatal Frame series, you play as one of 3 different characters, each with their own storyline set at the cursed tourist destination, Mount Hikami. Using the Wii U gamepad as your camera, you'll investigate different areas while soaking in the atmosphere. But occasionally, your camera will be used to fend off hostile spirits in quick bursts of action. Prepare for scares when the game haunts the US later this year. Keep your eyes peeled for more details, coming soon. Now let's dive into some Nintendo 3DS software, starting with the Nintendo eShop title, Box Boy. It's a charming puzzler from the platforming masters at HAL Laboratory, the developers of the Kirby series. Across the game's black-and-paste action game that you can download for free and start playing right away. It features more than 700 Pokemon from Pokemon Red and Blue through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, some of which can even Mega Evolve. Making toy Pokemon attack is as simple as pushing a button.
Free download
Advance in your journey, you'll square off against tons of wild toy Pokemon and defeat them to add to your collection. During your adventure, you'll travel to different areas on hot air balloons. Where you go depends on the type of balloon you're on. As you play, you'll acquire different balloons using items called Poké Diamonds, allowing you to reach more distant areas where you'll encounter new crops of wild toy Pokemon. There are other ways Poké Diamonds aid you during gameplay.
I'm a fan of the
You
series.
can
I used to
get
have
Poké
the
Diamonds when you beat certain
3DS and I beat
stages,
it. And I
or even
traded
buy a
it.
Street Pass. Or you can purchase them through the Nintendo eShop using funds from your account, which you can access at a shop in Castletown, your adventurer's home base. Pokemon Rumble World will be free to download starting on April 8th through the eShop on Nintendo 3DS. If you love Mario, RPGs, or puzzle games, then the future is looking bright, because 2 brand new full-length RPGs are headed your way in a single package.
Great,
Puzzle
of course my
Dragons
brother
Siege
shows up.
plus Puzzle & Dragons Super
Spoiler.
Mario Bros. Edition packs
My
in
brother
2
likes
unique
games too.
games
Right,
at a great
Joshua?
price. Each game is its own separate adventure with completely different stories, characters, and gameplay twists. Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition begins with Princess Peach
Come back.
being kidnapped by Bowser.
You don't have
To
to
rescue her
go
this
around.
time, Mario and Luigi must take the Koopa King down by crafting the perfect team of his own minions. In battle,
It's almost
you attack
over.
enemies by dragging elemental orbs around the playfield to create matches of 3 or more for greater damage. Chain 5 or more
I
orbs
told you I have a
eliminate
schedule. I already gotten enough. All I have to do is one
Picking the right team is paramount.
Spanish, but we practice for that.
Even Boo Luigi.
Me and Romina. I'm gonna go over some after
It's
this.
used automatically. Companions have skills too, only theirs are activated manually after a certain number of turns have passed. To gain new skills, your companions can transform, which also increases their level cap. Items like the Super Mushroom or Goomba Coin cause transformations to occur, like a red Koopa Troopa riding on a Cheep Cheep. And that's just one game included in this package. The other half of your purchase nets you Puzzle and Dragon Z, which weaves a whole separate tale that sees you joining an ancient dragon research
This game
organization known as the Rangers. On your quest to save the world, you encounter more than 250 monsters, each of which can serve as your team leader, providing you with tons of strategic options. And by using chips gathered from defeated monsters, you can even evolve your monsters into new forms. With these evolutions come new skills, higher level caps, and different stats. Puzzle and Dragon Z plus Puzzle and Dragon
So
Super Mario
Nintendo is
Bros.
really prepared to announce all
clawed
this
its
stuff.
way to store shelves
Boy, oh boy.
May 22nd, but you can pre-order it beginning today on Nintendo.com.
And I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this. It's gonna be a little bit late because of the editing and
Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition will have a demo available April 30th on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, so feel free to try it out. For a really in-depth look at the game and what makes it so compelling, make sure to check out the new video on our YouTube channel that goes up today. Our next title is Attack on Titan, Humanity in Chains from Atlas. In this fast-paced action game, you play as characters from the popular manga and anime series. As an elite member of the Scout Regiment, you can experience the feeling of bringing down a Titan on your own or with friends in the local or online 4-player co-op mode, complete with rankings and leaderboards. The game also supports the C-Stick on the new Nintendo 3DS XL for smoother camera control.
Oh,
Finally, to inspire you to join the Scout Regiment when the game releases, the first 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan anime are now available in Nintendo eShop. Attack on Titan, Humanity in Chains will be available in May, only on the Nintendo eShop. The recently released turn-based app you'd expect from our friends at Intelligent Systems. But if you haven't had the chance to try it yourself, feel free to download the demo. It's currently available on the Nintendo eShop.
that is hard to
And
play.
remember that if you have a new Nintendo 3DS XL, you
Amiibo.
can tap compatible Fire Emblem Amiibo like Marth on the NFC touchpoint to add that character to your roster, fantasy weaponry and all. If you weren't able to get a hold of a Marth Amiibo, don't worry. We'll be releasing more Marth Amiibo in May, so stay in the loop and don't miss your second chance. In related news, there's an update on the way to Codename Steam that will improve the player's experience, allowing you to speed up enemy turns by pressing a fast-forward button.
Yeah, that will be
Specific
effective.
details will be announced on our social media channels soon.
Of course, on the
In
3DS.
honor of literature's most famous trickster, we're starting an online public tournament called Hijinks, named for Tom Sawyer himself. This deathmatch tournament will run from today until April 5th. So if you want to participate, follow these steps to see how you stack up to the best of the best. There will be more tournaments in the future, so stay tuned. Top players in these tournaments will even earn
Straight
special
team
titles that are
eliminated
visible
by
online. Next, I have some info on a new update to Street Pass Me Plaza.
Uh-oh.
The software already contains several games crafted specifically with Street Pass functionality in mind. The last update in 2013 added 4 games to the Plaza. Now, we're bringing 2 new games to the Plaza. The first one is called Ultimate Angler. In this fishing game, the player visits the Street Pass Islands to try and catch various fish with bait received from me characters via Street Pass.
Splatoon,
You'll have to pick the right bait to hook the fish you're trying to catch, and if it bites, reel it in. There are over 150 fish scattered across the islands, not to mention several legendary monsters. The other new Street Pass game is Battleground Z. In this action game, players receive items based on their Street Pass Meat Plaza character's hobby and use them as weapons to beat down hordes of zombies. It all goes down in the city of Hobbyville, home to people who take their hobbies and zombie outbreaks very seriously. To rescue the citizens of Hobbyville, players will make the most of 26 makeshift weapons to best the zombies in each stage. Alongside these games, we'll also be offering Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium, which brings to the service even more ways to interact with Mii characters. Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium is a paid content which offers up new features like Street Pass birthdays. Now you can start filling in the dates of your Street Pass Mii characters' birthdays on the new calendar, and also store up to 100 Miis of your friends or special Miis in the new VIP room. The new update to Street Pass Mii Plaza will be available on April 16th. Ultimate Angler, Battleground Z, and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium can each be purchased individually inside Street Pass Mii Plaza once the update is complete. If you purchase both Ultimate Angler and Battleground Z together, you can get them for a special discounted price. The Nintendo 3DS family of systems already has a great library of role-playing games. One look around the internet and you'll find lots of gamer love for titles like Fire Emblem Awakening and Bravely Default. But fans of those games should prepare themselves for a whole new dimension of RPG goodness, because the role-playing swan song of the last generation is brand new again, exclusively on the new Nintendo 3DS XL system.
Exclusively.
The new Nintendo 3DS XL version combines the original's amazing story, vast landscapes, and intense real-time battles with new features like the Collection. Here you can view 3D animated models and listen to the entire soundtrack, even with your system closed. It's time for the world debut of a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Enjoy.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe
Accent.
it all to you. If you hadn't found me that day, I wouldn't be here now discovering the world.
Monado!
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy too, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
It reminds me of Avatar. The airbender, not the white, blinky.
I just realized something. The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
Wait, if he knows the future, you kind of hear him.
Not really. That's what he said.
If they know your next move, it's all in vain. It can't be!
Looks like a boss game, too.
Stick together, everyone.
I'm not sure if this makes sense for the 3DS. New 3DS. It's like a movie trailer.
By the light of the Monado, I will stop them.
This just makes me want to buy the Shokamigo even more. Bum. This is like a movie trailer. Might as well just release
If
it
they
in
made a movie, I
IMAX.
would definitely see that.
Only for the Nintendo. Oh man, that's not cool.
Let's move on to the new Fire Emblem game for Nintendo 3DS, which we announced in the last Nintendo Direct. As in Fire Emblem Awakening, the main character will be a customizable avatar created by the player. However, in that game, the character you created was more like a second protagonist, or even a partner for the main character. This time around, for the first time in the series, your created character is the main protagonist of the game. Today, I would like to show you a new trailer that highlights some changes only made possible because the player is now the main hero. Please take a look.
Smooth animation. What if?
That is good animation.
Chris, this is for you, buddy.
There's no peace in this. Why are they mentioning peace in this?
Oh, good action scene. Let's see them.
Oh, I see just like arrows. Dang, it's like one part like all peaceful, and then the other one you just like see you guys get shot by arrows.
I don't know. I choose
The dark side.
black. No,
Here's that.
it's not because of that.
Isn't that?
Okay. Okay.
I'll choose the black side, not the other side.
Just say dark. That's much better.
Dark side.
Dark. Is that better? There you go. Problem solved. Your RPG.
あんただけはお前が信じるその正義とが準ずるがいい。
What do you think? Actually, don't know.
Fire album. I really want to say fire album. Not album. 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 Album.
Fire album. Fire album.
There are two kingdoms in one, the peace-loving Hoshiro and the glory-seeking Norn. It's up to the player to decide which side to take. As always, there are two sides to every story, and in this game, the path you choose ultimately decides your character's fate. No matter what, the world and characters will be the same, but depending on the decision you make, the storyline, battles, and outcomes
I wish they actually
will
put this in
drastically
English.
differ.
They probably will. They know
On the
they have
Hoshido side, you'll experience a more traditional
not
path
out
as you
yet.
work together
I
with
think
your
it's just
allies
a
to
preview.
fend off Norian invaders. Because this path story is
No,
more
but I've
similar to
seen
past
it.
Fire Emblem games,
Yeah, they'll
it's a
have
bit
it in
more
English.
accessible, even for
Pretty sure
newcomers.
GameStop's not going to
On
give
the
you
other
a
hand,
Japanese
if you
game.
choose the
and not
Norn,
know.
you'll be forced to revolutionize an unruly kingdom from
That
the
would be bad
inside.
service.
So the story will be slightly more complex, and the difficulty will be more challenging. The new Fire Emblem for Nintendo 3DS is planned for a 2016 release in North America. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Man, I wish I was in Japan so I can get like all the games that just come out.
You may have heard something about these cards I'm holding.
Whoa.
Well, we're finally ready to
You
show
missed
our
on a
hand.
lot.
These cards feature characters from the
Yeah,
Animal
something you
Crossing
don't even
series,
know.
and you can use these cards in a brand new Nintendo 3DS game called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. The game offers you a unique way to interact with your favorite animals from the series without doing chores. It's all about the home decorating and design aspects of Animal Crossing. In fact, animals will request the player to design a house for them, one that fits their rather specific tastes. Then, it's up to the player to furnish and decorate their homes and meet the animal's request by designing them a home that suits their sense of style. That's where the cards come in. They're a new, more portable form of amiibo that doesn't require a figure. If you have an Animal Crossing series amiibo card, you can tap it in to design a room for the
Okay,
animal
now
on the
they're
card.
crazy with this
After
amiibo.
designing their room, you can scan additional amiibo cards to invite other animals to come visit their house, and then kick back and watch them have fun together or snap a photo. In other words, amiibo cards let you experience a different side of the Animal Crossing series amiibo cards and the game Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer will be released this fall. We will also release an NFC reader-writer accessory on the same day as Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. That way, you can scan amiibo on regular Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo 2DS systems as well.
So much.
We have a couple more announcements to make on an existing title that Mr. Iwata will cover. See you next time.
Hello again. For today's final game, I have some new
Alright,
information
sweet.
about downloadable
Yeah,
content
the
for
DLC.
Mario Kart 8.
Oh my gosh, that car is your dream though.
They've already pre-ordered it. awful.
The car is like the dream car right there. I wonder what the job of Peter. Yeah. I wonder what that was. Just driving too.
What you are watching right now is the new Animal Crossing course included in Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2. Here you find familiar elements and characters that make this course feel like a piece of the Animal Crossing world. On this course, this season will change each time you race. Spring, summer, fall,
Winter.
and winter.
Sweet.
Much like in Animal Crossing games, you can bask in a variety of seasonal vistas here. Plus, we put a lot of effort into the background music too. The background track is a souped-up racing version of the Animal Crossing theme, recorded live in studio. Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2
Ooh, I can't
will
wait.
include new racers, Isabelle, Villager, and
Bell.
Drivers,
City
plus
Trippers.
4 new cars,
Freedom.
as well as 8 new courses, including the Animal Crossing course.
I'm ready for
Plus
the.
2 more.
I'm ready for the
We are happy
amiibo.
to announce that
Amiibo announcement.
instead of in May, this pack will be released on April 23rd.
Okay.
Wait.
In the future, we'll have more details about the cars and courses that are on the way. Alongside this release, more Mii racing suits will
Yes.
be added. These 9 new compatible amiibo characters will add
Well, how'd you want
costumes
Villager? You already
in
gave
the
me
game.
a DLC.
Please try on
Make it
your
a-
favorite one and enjoy racing
The
with
Sonic
style.
is one.
Sonic amiibo.
We have one more announcement for Mario Kart 8. Please take a look.
Okay.
The Mario Kart series has been a part of many gamers' lives for over
The
20
new one,
years,
bro.
ever since the debut of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1992.
Bro, this is like
Each
way
entry
better
in the
than
series
that.
has featured gameplay that appeals to kids and adults alike by offering 3 main racing classes. 50cc, a class which anyone can enjoy playing with relative ease. 100cc, a speedier class that requires some skill and technique. 150cc, the fastest class,
Oh,
where
gosh.
finely honed skills are needed to compete with the best of the best. But now,
200. 200.
200cc is here.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
I can't be 150 cc. How can I be that?
Oh man, you need to be fast. You gotta go fast.
I'm
Gotta
pretty
go
sure Sonic can
fast.
handle this one. But like,
Shout out to John, Noctel Man.
I think I thought they were gonna do like near.
You know what I'm
Holy
talking
crap!
about?
You know you just put it on the start line.
Hey, you gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. Okay. Like Sonic. Let's put Sonic in this game. Who's directing these things?
Just look for the bear.
Wow. Oh, for free.
Ever since the
Lots of
original
free stuff.
Super Mario Kart game, 150cc has been the fastest class. But now, we are introducing you to an all-new
Do
level,
crazy fast. Breaking
the
is cool.
200cc class. Because it's so fast, you have to have a good braking skill around tight corners.
Oh man.
It's
If I
my
never break.
like you never
Oh,
I beat you in that last time. Remember? Yo.
This not only applies
Oh
to
That'll
my
be
god.
fun.
downloadable
The city.
courses. Every
Oh my
course
gosh.
in the game will offer a 200cc class in local and online play.
Ooh.
Alongside Mario Kart 8
So I can
DLC,
use it as cheap on that.
an update adding 200cc mode will be released on April 23rd.
Alright.
After downloading the update, you'll be able to enjoy this new 200cc class for free. Whether you think you can handle the speed or
I
not,
can handle speed.
please try out
Sonic
this
Jam.
new
I gotta go
200cc
fast.
class of racing. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Woo! Oh wow. guys, that was it, guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed watching the Nintendo Direct with us.
Hey everybody, welcome to...
I'm gonna pause. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later on about what we just saw so far. And until next time, guys, this is DJ Frostbite signing out.
Oh, sorry. And Josh Coleman signing out.
Alright, until next time, guys. See ya.